The streets in most modern cities are crowded, not just with people shopping or going to school, but with cars and trucks too. Many people using the street are hurt every year in accidents that could have been prevented by thinking and acting safely. We can protect ourselves from accidents by remembering simple rules of safety. Our streets and sidewalks are made for everyone to use and enjoy. They're made for cars and trucks and for people. All of us can use the streets, but we should share the streets with others. Some people think the streets are made just for them. They haven't learned to share the streets. This is how accidents happen. We must learn and obey the laws of traffic when we are using the streets. These girls have learned to be alert and courteous to other people on the street. Let's watch the people crossing at this intersection and see how many mistakes we can spot. Anyone could cause an accident. Can you see people here that are forgetting important safety rules? This woman tried to cross on an amber light. Now she is caught in the red light. This boy is caught in the red light too. These girls running across the street should be walking and watching out for turning traffic. These boys should not be racing on their bicycles. The man crossing in the middle of the block should cross at the intersection. Did you find all the mistakes? Let's take another look at the same intersection. This time, everyone will act the safe way. This woman has a green light, but it turns amber. Amber is the caution light. She turns around and goes back to wait for a green light. The boy also knows not to cross on an amber light. These girls know they should be extra alert crossing the street. They walk across and watch for cars and trucks turning in front of them. This time, the boys wait for a green light. They have also equipped their bikes for safety. Let's watch Ruth as she leaves to visit a friend. Watch the other people using the street too. Accidents can happen very quickly, so watch closely. An accident can happen very suddenly, as it did here. How many of the mistakes did you see? Ruth crossed the street unsafely from between parked cars in the middle of the block. Also, her bike is too big for her, and it needs a carrier. The children in this car are not safely seated. Annie opens the car door and climbs out into traffic. Peter is riding too quickly. He doesn't have time to stop in an emergency. Well, suppose Ruth and the other people were more aware of how accidents happen. Things would be different, wouldn't they? Let's watch again. Now Ruth's bike is safe for her. It has a carrier, front and back, and it is the right size. But there's something else Ruth's got that's important to safety. Patience. She knows there's no rush. The people in this car are thinking safety too. They buckle up their safety belts. Once the policeman has given her the signal, Ruth walks her bike through the pedestrian crosswalk. Peter is riding at a safe speed, and Annie knows not to open a car door into traffic. Seeing and being seen are also two musts of street safety if you want to stay out of accidents. And that is especially true in the late afternoon and evening when it's hard to see. More than ever, we must be alert at this time of day. If we aren't, anything can happen. Can you see what safety rules have been forgotten here? This boy is riding too close to the truck, and he hasn't turned on his headlight yet. This girl hasn't turned on her light either, even though it is getting dark. These boys are playing soccer too close to the street. They're also blocking the sidewalk. Let's see these people think and act safely. Slow down first and signal when you're turning a corner. During the late afternoon, even though it is not quite dark out, it is hard for people to see you unless you have your light on. And remember to make any signals boldly and clearly. The streets are for traffic and for people. We must learn to share the streets and not cause accidents. And we must learn to look out. Look out for the rules of the road. Look out for each other.